And welcome back for this quick flight. There is an event in progress here in Australia. Our usual Monday event. I haven't taken part in quite a few years actually, because of time and whatever. It's a milk run Monday, but today it's a spilled milk run Monday. And instead of between Sydney and Melbourne, the usual place, it's up north between Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea and Cairns. I've been to both places in real life, like them both. Obviously, Port Moresby, stinky hot, really tropical climate, and very different. Even just about an hour flight from Australia, from Cairns, it's a whole different world. I loved it. Flew to a couple of airports around Papua New Guinea, so I have a little bit of experience. But yeah, let's sign in and let's do a quick flight. It's gonna be a Falcon 50. It's barely an hour flight, probably less than an hour. Flight plan, no, we're not gonna do that, and we're gonna fly at 38 because it's pretty windy. I mean, it's better up there. 55 minutes, and that's from the previous flight, so we'll just get rid of that. I guess we could put Townsville for alternate, doesn't matter. And we'll put 1000. And I think that's gonna be really good. Let me just double check something. And we're about to send it. Yep, so looking good. Do we need any remarks? No, we don't. That's all good. That is fine. For the alternate, yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, let's put... Yeah, that's what I was gonna check. I flew there as well in real life, but I forgot. Okay, now we're good to go. Quickly, let's pick up the ATIS. We'll cheat, we'll do it this way. We got Bravo. Runway 32 right. What will request? No, we don't need it, doesn't matter. We're happy to taxi to 32 right and 1008 QNH. Now let's start her up and call. We have tower, okay, 1810. This is, I had to change it from Flight 1 to RXP because Flight 1 did not update it with the latest P3D update. That's a pity, but that's alright. And departure is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what do you know? We'll get that ready. I'm just hoping that rerouted the audio the correct way. Yep, it's all good. Just nobody's talking. Alright. 1810, and the flight plan is extremely simple. PY, Port Moresby, load airways, R210 to Cairns. That's all we need, and we're good. We are... Oh, they don't show taxiways. That's weird. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, let's give him a call, maybe with a radio check first. And Tara, good day. Falcon, Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, radio check.
Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, Jackson Tower, good evening, 5.
Cool, thanks for that. Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, request clearance to Cairns.
Kilo, Romeo, Zulu. You clear the Cairns via Unsam flight plan routes, runway 1, direction 32 right, Unsam 1 departure. Climb via SID 5000, squawk 1417, departure frequency 125.8.
Clear to Cairns via Unsam flatland route, runway 32 right, Unsam 1 departure. Climb via the SID 5000, squawk 1417, and departure is 125.8. Kilo, Romeo, Zulu.
Kilo, Romeo, Zulu.
And Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, request 10 to start.
Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, approved.
Approved, Kilo, Romeo, Zulu, thanks. Okie dokes. Let's just check something. Make sure that the stream is actually working. Wasn't really expecting to do this flight, but yeah, sometimes a bit of a spontaneous fun.
Jackson Tower, good evening, 723, established on the LS 432 right.
Okay, let's start up.
Aussie 723, Jackson Tower, good evening, runway 32 right, clear to land.
APU running.
Runway 32 right, clear to land, Aussie 723.
That's all looking good. And start 2. Wait for 12 and 2. There it is. 12 it is. Introduce fill. Off we go. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, stream's working. That's good. That's all I needed to know. Okay, we have one good engine. Wait for 12 and 2. There it is. Fuel. And with the power of being behind a computer rather than in a real aircraft, we're not going to worry about the engine start too much because we know nothing's going to happen. Obviously, it's a different story in real life. Okay, so we have the... Oh, none available. How is that even possible? Oh dear, that's okay. We'll put the waypoints manually and start 1. Wait, 1 or 3? 1. Yep, the usual. Hold for 2 seconds. Wait for 12 and 2. Ah, we did that already. Squawk 1417. There she is. In that case, let's put the waypoints. Anlub. That's going to be before these, so let's go backwards. Well, it doesn't really matter. Awesome. Oh dear, no matches found. New procedures at this airport. Oh crap. Okay, we'll fly it manually then. We're gonna have to do a bit of a cheat, which is okay. Okay. Okay, we got 3 good engines. We can shut the APU. That's good. And Okay, let's go to call for taxi. And let's confirm still information. Oh, wait, hang on, 5,000 feet. And from, we do have the thing, but it's going to be about 121 with our current weight. And because it's a quick taxi, boom, boom, done. Trim and flaps are done. Confirm Bravo still current. Yep. And our Kilo Romeo Zulu received Bravo request taxi.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, squawk my Charlie, please.
Coming right up. Alright. Will that trigger it? No, it's supposed to. We can start pulling out of the... There we go.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, thank you very much. Taxi, Mike, holding point, runway 32 right.
Holding point 32 right, Kilo Romeo Zulu. Okay. Let's shut these lights for now. Sweet. Let's go. There we go, Port Moresby. Let's take some screenshots. There's going to be quite a lot of traffic. We are pretty late to the party. It's almost 9 p.m. local. But I think we'll be fine. If we lose some ATC on the way, that's okay. We don't care. There is someone arriving. And here we are. So we're going to exit the apron this way. And then just taxi. There we go. It's a fun airport. It's extremely hot. And if you change between airports, you have to, like between flights, I mean, from an international flight to a domestic flight.
Vacated runway 32 right, holding Foxtrot.
Then you need to walk
Must be
across the tarmac.
723, thanks. Taxi, Foxtrot, cross runway 32 left to the bay, good night. Foxtrot, cross 22 left to the bay.
That's just extremely hot and humid. Personally, I love it, so I don't have a problem with it. Never had a problem with it. But you have to love that kind of weather. I do. I love the climate. Yeah, let's go out this way. Just because it's not very well lit at night, so we don't want to go on the grass. And just to the right, and then second taxiway to the left is going to be the runway. Holding point. So we're just gonna use okay, this is gonna be a tricky departure because of not having it in the GPS. Oh. Okay, now we can switch to normal taxi view. And yeah, the fuel is 99, was 100%. Since the P3D version 5 hotfix 1 or 2, I think hotfix 2, the fuel load manager is not working.
G'day, Connor 13, full wireless 32 right.
Oh,
But that's okay.
Qantas 1312 Jack's Tower, good, correction, Jackson's Tower, good evening. Runway 32 right, clear to left.
32 right, clear to land, Connor 13 12.
Yeah, I'm singing the, humming the Kirby song. My daughter was just singing that today. She made me play it on the piano for her. Dun, 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 dun. Lima, and next one is Mike, and that's gonna be our departure. 318, basically runway. Well, not exact. Oh shit! Sorry. First turn's gonna be 228, so let's do 228. We have to cheat a little bit. That's alright. Okay, we're good to go, so no need to slow down unnecessarily. And Kilo Romeo Zulu on mic, request cross 32 left.
Kilo Romeo 0 runway 32 left, clear cross.
Okay, clear to cross 3 to left, and we'll hold short of Mike on 3 to right, and we're good to go from Mike.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, thanks. Behind the arriving A330, runway 32 right, line of white behind.
Behind the arriving Scarebus, line up and wait 3 to right behind. Kilo Romeo Zulu.
There's nothing scary about this stuff.
Plastic airplane.
It's an excellent one.
But it's an Airbus.
Exactly.
That makes it good. Wouldn't want to be flying anything else.
Not even a 7-3 max.
There's a holding point. Now that's the exit 3 to left, and the holding point's going to be further up. So let's get going. Because we can line up behind the landing. There he is. Well, he made it. Ironically, every time I flew to Port Moresby in real life, it was on a Boeing. Okay, we're gonna line up, so... That's good. There he is, he made it. I'm not gonna say, I could say on frequency, wow, he made it, but I'm not going to. Okay, lining up behind. .318, no real speed restrictions. Altitude restrictions, just the usual 250 below 10. That's fine.
Qantas 1312 Falcon Jackson's Airport. Do you have a bay preference?
We do, but just stand by while I find out what it is. Qantas 1312.
I should check
Qantas 1312, no worries. You can just taxi Foxtrot cross runway 32 left to the Bacon.
Foxtrot cross runway 32 left to the bend, back to corner 30.
Okay. Again, with the power of computer, we're gonna skip a few steps. There we go.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, report passing 5,000. Runway 32 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 32 right, we'll call you at 5,000. Kilo Romeo Zulu. I want to check. I'm just checking who it was. Okay. Lights, camera, action, flaps, on the trim, everything is good. And I'm not sure why the audio's rerouted to speakers instead of... So I don't even know if you're getting the sound of the engines. We'll check that in a sec. V1, rotate. Ooh. It's been a while. Buzz right gear up. Okay, now we're gonna flick the autopilot on a little sooner than you... Actually not yet. Flaps up your damper. And we will do the autopilot now. Ouch. I forgot that. Ah. Because we had the wrong heading. It's 318. It's okay. And then the turn's going to be at 220 to 228 in just a moment. In fact, we can just have wings level. Bit of a cheat because it's not in the GPS. It's a new procedure in real life. And at 5,000 we'll get 1258.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, contact departures 125, base Mike, good night.
We're just about to call you over to departures. Kilo Romeo Zulu, thanks, good night. No, 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 no. Come on, start the turn. And departures, good evening, Kilo Romeo Zulu, leveling of 5,000.
Victor Hotel, Kilo Romeo Zulu, Jackson's departures, good evening, climb 15,000.
Climb 15,000, Kilo Romeo Zulu. Yeah.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, you are also identified.
Cheers. Yeah, good point, because it is an international airspace. We're not in Australia legally, so we should use the full call sign Victor Hotel Kilo Romeo Zulu, which would then become Victor Romeo Zulu, pretty much. But we're just very lazy. Transition altitude is 20,000 feet. Whoa. That's a lot. Didn't remember that. Last time I flew there was 2018. So yeah, 4 years ago. Next turn's gonna be 145. Coming pretty soon. Well, it's working. We're just basically looking at navigraph charts, and when we see that we're coming up towards the intersection, we have to make a turn. We just make a turn by headings. Bit of a cheat, but it's okay. The Falcon is pretty cool because those three engines, you know, they make a difference. And once you pick up some speed out initially, then you have some like ridiculous climb performance. Like now we're at full fuel. We're doing 250 and we're doing 4,500 feet a minute, pretty much. Oops! Turn. Don't go to the right initially. Just silly computer. Oh, screw you. Now we'll lower the nose a bit, pick up the speed up to 270, and then we're going to go in IS mode. And we're there probably a little sooner than he expected, which is okay. Wow, why so...
Kilo Romeo Zulu contact Moresby control 123.4.
123.4, Kilo Romeo Zulu, good night, thanks. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get a shortcut, we'll see. And Moresby control, good evening. Falcon, Kilo Romeo Zulu, level fly, collection 15,000.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, Moresby control, g'day. Climb to and maintain flight level 380.
Climb 380, Kilo Romeo Zulu.
Moresby control, New Guinea 98, flight level 330.
New Guinea 98, Moresby control, g'day. Star clearance available when you're ready.
New Guinea 98, ready, copy.
Let's keep it.
New Guinea
a little
98,
cooler.
star clearance, and Sam 1 arrival, runway 32 right. When ready, descend flight level 250.
I'll just wait for
Sam 1
270,
arrival,
okay.
runway 32 right. When ready, then flight level 250. New Guinea 98.
Next turn's gonna be 185 heading. Okay, let's do a very quick cleanup. There we go. 290. $280. In fact, let's climb at 280 now. There we go. It'll just get us to Cairns a little bit quicker, which is what we want. We're gonna be in cruise for about 15, 20 minutes maybe. Although with this climb rate, probably a little longer, because we're gonna get up there very, very quickly. And turns coming in just a moment to 185. The best way, if you don't want it to start turning the opposite, don't turn off heading and then twist the knob and then engage heading, but just start twisting the knob when you want to initiate the turn. Easy. Look at 20,000 feet transition altitude. Standard. even now at 20,000 feet we're doing 2,000 feet a minute. That's incredible. And if we're doing 270, the usual profile for the Falcon 50, it would have been much faster. I mean much better climb rate. 185. A gentle turn.
FedEx 1292, descend flight, correction, descend 15,000, Jackson QNH 1008.
15,000, copy the QNH, FedEx 1292.
And FedEx 1292, expect vectors for the ILS 32 right.
Thanks, we'll expect vectors for the ILS 32 right, FedEx 1292.
Okay. And we are back on the route, and the next waypoint is correct, so we can just go direct. Direct enter pretty much. Now we can switch to nav mode. CDI goes to GPS. And boom, we're done. Now we're heading safely and precisely on the center line of the airway. So next thing to do is going to be plan the arrival, because it is a quick flight. In the meantime, see ya. That's what I wanted. See ya, Port Moresby. Always fun. Always a pleasure.
FedEx 1292, descend 90,000.
And in about, probably about 5 to 10 minutes, we'll get...
FedEx 1292.
Let's... In the meantime, see ya. That's what I wanted. See ya, Port Moresby. Always fun. I don't think you're getting the... Pleasure. No, you are getting the V-Pilot. That's good. Great. But I think you're not getting the engine sounds, which is odd. But let's leave it that way. The frame rates drop significantly because I installed a couple of extra things in addition to the obvious.
FedEx 1292, I'm showing you deviating from the route there. Just confirm you're tracking direct to UNSAM.
From Active Sky, obviously, P3D. We have Rex Skyforce for the cloud textures, and also ENV.
Sorry, was that for FedEx 1292?
How do you even say it? ENVDIR?
1292 disregard.
ENVDIR. And text and
Unity 98, descend 15,000.
And there's a program, so ENV shade and ENV.
Total 15,000, QNH 1008. Unity 98.
So textures and shaders from ENV. So there's a lot happening, and plus obviously streaming, but yeah. And I think the clouds are maxed out, and the whole sim is maxed out, so we're getting quite a significant hit. But it's still coping, still doing about 20 frames, which is, at night in cruise, perfectly fine. Yep, about 5 minutes more, maybe 10, we'll get handed off to Brisbane Center. And that means time to start looking at the arrival in one of my favorite cities in Australia. Cairns. It's a touristy place, really touristy place, and most of the people are just tourists, really. I mean, not most people live there, but when you just walk around the street. But it's a fun city, and I like it. A lot of good memories. Okay.
FedEx 1292, contact Jackson approach on 125.8.
That's the FedEx coming in.
Cairns 125.8 for FedEx 1292, thanks for the up, see ya.
They don't have to worry about separation. We climbed like a rocket. That the Falcon is. Falcon heavy. Falcon rocket. There he goes. This kind of looks like a nose of a cruise ship. Bow. Stern. Depends. They both, well, yeah. Yeah, Cairns many times. Flew in many times, drove, and sailed in and out many times on cruise ships. It's a fantastic place. Most popular city pair that I did on a cruise ship is Cairns-Darwin, Darwin-Cairns. Many times during the Australian summer, usually around December. Back when cruising was a thing. Why do I even have this old towel? That's not old, but... Oh, I forgot something. I am so silly. We're supposed to go to Mach climb. That will steepen the, obviously, the climb a little bit. Otherwise it will take too long to climb. And it just won't make sense to climb all the way for a couple of minutes. There we go. See? Vertical speed is going up. Slowly. And yeah, because normally it should be about Mach decimal 6465 for climb past about 28,000 feet. So what we could do, we could actually help it. Nah, it's fine. I'll just get us back to Cairns faster.
You're getting 98, descend 9,000.
This is 9,000, you're getting 98.
Moresby control, good evening. You're getting 93, flight level 370 with you.
You're getting 93, heavy, Moresby control, g'day. Start clearance available when you're ready.
Go ahead for you're getting 93.
You're getting 93, start clearance and UNSAM 1 arrival. Runway 32 right. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Start clearance on SAM 1 arrival, runway 32 right. When ready, descend flight level 250. You're getting 93 heavy.
No, that's not what I want. Another fun thing about Cairns is very often when flying back from Europe, especially if you're flying via East Asia, like Tokyo or Seoul or Beijing, or even Shanghai. Although I haven't done Europe via Shanghai, never. Beijing, yes. Yeah, so if you do that, flying back usually takes you all the way out over Japan. That's why, Seoul as well, and Tokyo, Osaka as well, the same way, and then just down near Guam, and you get a spectacular arrival over the Great Barrier Reef and, over Cairns. You can actually see the airport each time. Ironically, that's a fun fact. I cannot see it here, but when you look at my camera frame, which is the back seat and the in-flight entertainment, and if you look in the top right corner, there's actually, you can see a little of a map, and you can see where the photo's taken. That was actually near Cairns, I think right over Cairns or nearby Cairns, and you can see that top northeast, top right corner of Australia there. And that was coming back from Europe. This was a 777-300ER flying back into Sydney, flying over Cairns. So there you go. Now we're in there in the sim. Anyway, any moment now we'll get a handoff to... We're going to cross into the Australian airspace, and we're going to get a handoff to Brisbane Centre, which is going to be 124.65. No. Did he go offline? No. Oh, there's going to be a bit of a gap, that's why. Well, I hope one of them extends. This is not really oceanic airspace. Ah, there we go.
Moresby Control, good day, New Guinea 4 Heavy, maintaining flight level 180.
New Guinea 4 Heavy, Moresby Control, good day.
So it's going to be 33.7. Hey, there's us. Oh wow, they edited that. Oh, because of the SID. Ah, that's it. Yeah. LOL. Like it.
New Guinea 98, contact Jackson approach 125.8.
Hey, what happened to tower and...
That's approach 125.8. You're getting out here.
Yeah, people are starting to...
New Guinea 4, star
log
clearance
off.
available.
I had a feeling.
Go ahead, New Guinea 4.
New Guinea 4, star clearance. And UNSAM 1 arrival, runway 32 right.
33. Yep, that's what we've got
Enter
open.
controlled airspace on at flight level 180.
Enter controlled airspace at 180, and we don't actually have any stars, New Guinea 4.
New Guinea 4, roger. Expect vectors for runway ILS 32 right.
Yeah, buddy.
32 right, New
We
Guinea
don't
4.
have any either. We had to improvise. And we did. It worked. See, temperature, it went down to temperature speed, the Mach decimal 6.4 and 6.5, so that's good enough for climb. To Alpha, yep. That's... Oh, hang on. There's someone there. Right behind us. How high is he? Because he's descending, obviously. Descend 6-7. New Guinea 4. Yeah, there he is. 18,000 feet. Oh, well below. No, wait. That was him. Oh, this is strange. Both 767s. One is at 18,000 feet. One is at 33,000 feet. So that was this one. New Guinea 93. Right there. And we are at 34,000. So that was close. A few minutes ago when we were still potentially in conflict, we were still 33. So, but he knew. See, the power of Falcon. He knew we're going to be able to outclimb that 767. And Kilo Romeo Zulu request. We're going to ask for amended 360.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, Moresby Control.
Kilo Romeo Zulu just request amended flight level 360 as final.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, come on, flight level 360.
360 Kilo Romeo Zulu, thanks. Yeah, there's no point in spending extra time and just, you know. And the wind is virtually the same. That way we have one to go. Anyway, we're going to be parking at Jet Aviation, which is formerly, well, sort of Hawker Pacific. So we're planning to vacate, and then basically it's just a very short taxi. We could really park anywhere there. I don't think they'll care if it's only approach, if tower logged off. If we don't get any new tower, then they're not going to care where we park. Falcon is pretty big, so most likely, yeah. So basically, left exit, and then right turn, and then way to the left is...
Guinea 93, descend flight level 150. Jackson, correction, 15,000, Jackson QNH 1008.
Descend 15,000, QNH 1008, New Guinea 93.
There we go. 2 Alpha arrival from Zany. Runway 33. Zany, Kiwi, Basel, Hendo. So it's gonna take us on the southern side of the Oi! Why did you stop climbing? Is it because I momentarily went down to 35 in the dial with the dial? Probably. That's okay. That's fine. We don't have to worry about the weather right now. There was a bit of weather, but we outclimbed it. Cairns is 113, so let's do that here. Let's keep that open for the arrival, and then we can do come to and distance, and once we pick up Cairns VOR, it'll show us the distance to Cairns VOR. Transition Zany. Let's just confirm. We're not going to punch it in yet, just in case something changes. The wind is calm enough, so they might change it last minute or something. Oh wow, we got a few people. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm not getting the notifications immediately, because I'm just watching that on the phone, so sorry I missed you joining. Yeah, we're almost halfway there. Just leveled off at 36,000 feet and planning for the arrival, because we're going to hand it off to Brisbane Centre in just about a minute or two. And a few more minutes, we're going to get start clearance and then top of descent and landing in Cairns, Australia, one of my most favorite cities. Oh, I should wear a hat. I have a Cairns hat. Oops. I have a Cairns hat. Should be wearing that today.
You're getting 93, descend 9,000.
Descend 9,000, you're getting 93.
How come I didn't get a notification when people joined? Oh well.
And Santa, good evening, flight of 465 with you, flight level 390, Capso.
Flight 465, Moresby Control, good day, star clearance available when you're ready.
And go ahead with star clearance.
Flight 465, star clearance and UNSAM 1 arrival, runway 32 right. When ready, descend flight level 370, expect improvement in 5 minutes.
And clearance for OnSAM 1, runway 32 right, and down to flight level 370. Expect future instructions, flight dock 465.
Now, just to confirm that we're actually entering Australian airspace at Capso. Yes, it is at Capso. momentarily in 3 miles. And there's traffic in front of us. I should disable that ugly red regional jet thingy. Problem is, oh, I think I know what that was. Was that a raid? Suddenly got 5. Yeah, I got 5+. That makes sense. That's okay. And we're in Brisbane Centre. Yeah, I should totally wear the Cairns hat for this flight. I should be. I guess he's extending until we reach the next controller. Oh, that's okay then.
New Guinea 4, you just
Makes it
entered
easier for us.
class at Charlie Airspace. When ready, descend 9000 Jackson QNH 1008.
9000 QNH 1008, New Guinea 4.
Flight 465, descend flight level 250.
Descend 250, flight up 465.
And flight 465, that's when ready.
Flight up 465.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, contact Brisbane Centre 133.7, g'day.
133.7, thanks for your help. Good night, Kilo Romeo Zulu. 337. And Brisbane Centre, good evening, Falcon, Kilo Romeo Zulu, flight 360.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, Centre, g'day.
There we go. We're back home.
Centre 588, back in cockpit.
Just 588, Centre.
Yep, that's 33.7, there we go. Arafura. It's fun sailing because when you do Cairns to Darwin or Darwin to Cairns, you cross that and you travel literally between Thursday Island, or is it Wednesday Island, all those little islands here. So you can see Australia on one side of the ship and New Guinea, Papua New Guinea on the other side of the ship. And then you just cross. So it really feels like you cross the sea, because it's always a sea day, because there's nothing to see here, nothing to see. And yep, and then you just go straight across. So it's always fun. Usually takes about a day to do it.
And Brisbane Velocity 790 ready to push bay.
Now we're flying.
Velocity 790.
Oh, Cairns even approach logged off now.
790.
Oh man, that sucks. 3 controllers logged off since we started the flight. That's fine. We'll live. Because again, we made the decision to join the flight the last minute, really. So had we started half an hour earlier, we'll be on the ground now with all the controllers. That's fine. Next goal is going to be with star clearance, and it's going to be in about I don't know, within the next 5 minutes. Because it's already been 33 minutes pretty much since takeoff, and the flight time is about 1 hour, 1 hour 5. So, very soon.
1169.
Ooh, my apologies.
Tower 588.
Just 588. Yep.
Did you have a frequency change for me coming up?
Jetstar 588 at Capso, connect Moresby 123.4. See ya.
You can tell we're heavy because we're actually...
Cheers, at Capso, contact Moresby 123.4. Have a good evening.
Usually when we're lighter we can easily push at Mach decimal 81, sometimes 82, at about 36, 37, 38,000 feet, but we are full, and because there's just no way to get rid of fuel, so we're barely doing Mach 79 ish.
Qantas 1169.
That's fine.
And 5 star 7000. QNH 1006.
5 star 7000.
But here's what we can do. We can. Oh. Cabin lights on. Oh, what's with that weird shadow line? Oh dear God. That looks so weird. I don't know why. It's because of the enhanced atmospherics. That's the silly update to P3D. Basically, they're trying to be more like Microsoft Flight Sim. And they did acknowledge that was an error. And before you could have enhanced atmospherics, but you didn't have to have HDR on. And now it's combined. You cannot disable that, so it sucks. And it looks weird from the outside. I don't think you can hear the engine. And yeah, that just doesn't look too good. Look at those weird lines. That's okay. One of the best airplanes out there. And certainly the best business jet in any flight simulator. The Flysimware Falcon. It's phenomenal. Both in real life and in the sim. Well, let's just relax. Maybe we can go and wash hands. Wash hands. Yeah, that works this way because it's... oh. So we're basically sitting on the potty now. Because why not? Let's open the door. And just sitting on the toilet. Again, it's going to be a toilet stream. That's okay. As long as we're flying safely. Yep. We're going to call him from the toilet. Because why not? You gotta keep those hands,
Qantas 611.
those hands clean.
Go for 611.
Qantas 611. Runway 33. Would you prefer the localizer or the RMP Yankee approach?
Localizer, please.
Qantas 611. Okay, expect that. And you're cleared direct to Hendo.
Clear to Hendo, Qantas 611.
Velocity 790, ready taxi.
Look, the weather is good in Cairns, and so minimums are not an issue. Just so we know exactly.
Velocity 790, taxi via Bravo to home point Bravo 5, runway 33.
2803,
Bravo 5, runway
visibility
33, velocity 790.
scattered at... Oh, okay, scattered 2000, but scatter is not ceiling. Broken is ceiling, basically, so technically it's a VFR evening. Which means we don't mind either approach, whatever is easier for him. Hey, welcome back to the stream.
Lima Oscar Lima, cleared to Cairns via...
We're doing a toilet stream.
Pee-wee plan route, runway 01, Pee-wee 6
sitting on the potty
departure.
in the Flysimware.
Climb via the SID 6000, score 4412, departure frequency 120.15.
It's important to wash your hands nowadays, so there you go.
Clear to van, clear to Cairns, security flight plan route.
Wash your hands. That's what I used to sing to my daughter when the virus started.
Lima Oscar Lima.
Lima Oscar Lima, that is so cool. Well, actually,
Velocity 790 ready.
there is a real airplane.
Velocity 790. Do you need to backtrack?
Negative, velocity 790.
Velocity 790, assigned heading right 070, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
So heading 070, runway 33, clear for takeoff, velocity 790.
What was I saying? Oh crap, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna say something. Oh well, doesn't matter. But yeah, we're having a bit of a toilet stream. We got a few minutes. So we're just gonna wash our hands. Unfortunately, as you can see, the HDR is forced upon us when you have the enhanced atmospherics with the latest update, hotfix 2. P3Dv5 5.3 hotfix 2. It sucks, and they did acknowledge it's kind of an error on their behalf, but maybe with the next hotfix 3 or something they'll fix it. So for now, if you want to have a pretty sky, you have to have HDR. You cannot disable that in Notepad, in your configuration file. It just doesn't work that way anymore. That's okay.
Qantas 611, when ready, descend 7,000.
But it causes all sorts of weird things like...
1006.
See those very, very unusual and
when ready, descend 7,000, QNH 1006. Qantas 611.
Okay, really, we should be getting the star clearance very soon. Yep, the weather forecast for Cairns is good. Scattered at 2000, wind is calm. Absolutely no issues with any approach that's easiest for him. So that's what we're going to tell him.
Velocity 790 Zebulon,
If he gives us a
1,100,
choice.
climbing 6,000, heading 070.
Velocity 790, identified, maintain 6,000.
Maintain 6,000, velocity 790.
I just updated the About Me section and included chess as well. Because I used to play chess many, many years ago. So I thought it would be a good idea to, play again every now and then. And of course, pool. I used to play literally almost 20 years ago. I don't know if you remember that. It was very popular to play Yahoo games. Do you remember Yahoo games? And they had pool. I played thousands upon thousands of games. And my nickname was Sydney Superhero. Sydney_superhero. Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Velocity 790, cancel
And,
speed restrictions.
Cancel speeds, velocity 790.
And now they have...
And velocity 790, maintain 6,000. There is crossing traffic at 7,000 in about 1 minute.
Maintain 6,000, velocity 790.
The best pool is Bullions 3D. You can play it on the website, or you can get the app, or you can play via Steam, which is what I do, because Microsoft Flight Sim, I got it on Steam. And yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. I got only about 1,000 games there, but getting used to it. It's very different from Yahoo Pool. But Yahoo Games just doesn't exist anymore, at least the pool. So all those hours wasted at night. But that was fun, making friends all over the world. Kind of like in a flight sim, but playing pool. Come on, we need to start clearance pretty soon. Well... Yep. Well, for now, let's relax at the back. Oh my goodness. And then we're gonna make some dinner. I have to reply to some messages and some emails. It's okay. It's awfully quiet. But it is my fault. It is pretty late in the evening. Well, it's not late. It's only 9:45 p.m. But the ATC hardly ever stays up till 10 p.m.
Velocity 790, turn right heading 140.
Right heading 140, velocity 790.
But that's fine. We're still going to have ATC. It's just not, the whole realism of flicking frequencies and talking to new controllers, which is part of the fun, actually. It's not there, but that's fine. We'll live. Maybe if we had flown the other way. I actually I thought that Cairns ATC will stay longer than Port Moresby ATC. So I went from Port Moresby to Cairns.
Velocity 790, climb to flight level 180.
Turns out it's the opposite.
Velocity 790.
And these were not even airborne.
Brisbane Centre, Q-69, descend to 6,800, cleared RMP Yankee runway 33 approach.
Go to 6,800 and cleared the RMP Yankee approach for 33 quarters, 1169.
So yeah.
Brisbane Centre, QREX 782.
QREX 782, go ahead.
And we are here in real life.
QREX 782 is IFR Cessna citation, taxiing Horn Island, runway 32, IFR to Port Moresby.
We're right here. Oh, you cannot see the mouse, so there's no point. But yeah. Question is, should we do another flight tonight somewhere else? It's a Monday. Jeju approach.
QREX 782. There's no reported IFR traffic, squawk 1521.
We could go
1521, QREX 782.
It's nighttime, so not the best idea. And Andrew, he's awesome.
Hong Kong Jet
very,
116.
very good.
Hong Kong Jet 116, set up.
Brisbane Centre, Hong Kong Jet 116, taxiing on Horn Island for runway 32, IFR to Port Moresby, aircraft type Cessna citation C700.
Otherwise,
Hong Kong Jet 116, sorry, say again your aircraft type.
Oh, we can go to Ibiza. Obviously, it's middle of the night in the States.
Aircraft type Cessna citation, Hong Kong Jet 116.
Hong Kong Jet 116, thanks. Do you have the QREX 782 who's taxiing there as well for Port Moresby? Hong Kong Jet 116, thanks. Squawk. Hong Kong Jet 116, squawk code 1442. There's no reported IFR traffic.
Got 1442, Hong Kong Jet 116, thank you.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, star clearance available, and do you prefer the localizer or the RMP Yankee?
Kilo Romeo Zulu, we're fine either way, whatever is best for you.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, okay, cleared the Kiwi to Yankee, arrival, Zany transition, when ready descend to flight level 250.
Kiwi to Alpha Zany transition, when ready descend 250. Kilo Romeo Zulu.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, that's the 2 Yankee arrival.
Oh, my apologies, 2 Yankee. Kilo Romeo Zulu. Did I say Alpha? Oh yeah, because I wrote it before. Because the aircraft before me were getting Alpha, but it's Yankee now.
Velocity 790. For traffic, just continue on the heading and climb to flight level 370.
Flight level 370, present heading velocity 790.
Okay, so it's going to be...
Corner 611, are you able to make a left turn, track direct to Hendo?
There we go.
Left turn, track direct to Hendo.
Corner 611, affirm, track direct to
Which
Hendo.
means we're going to do RNP Yankee.
Copy, tracking to Hendo.
If it's easier for him, good for us. Kiwi 2 Yankee. Zany. Load. In fact, let's go. There we go. When ready, 250. So let's look at the restrictions. Kiwi at or above 7,000. So let's put at 7,000 because we don't want to be too high. That's just a trick. So we do at 7,000, save, and it'll give us the vertical profile. And we go to, oh, how did I close that? We go to utilities, VNAV.
Velocity 790, clear direct Walter.
Descent will give us nice 3-degree path of 2,500 feet a minute, which is great for a jet.
Brisbane Centre, Quebec 782 is departed Horn Island, passing 5,800, climbing flight level 350, estimating post-ox time 11, request clearance.
Quebec 782 identified, cleared to Port Moresby, via post-ox, plan route, climb to flight level 350.
Minimum.
Cleared to Moresby via post-ox flight plan route, climb flight level 350 and request unrestricted climb.
710.
Quebec 782, no speed restrictions.
Quebec 782.
Oh wait, that's decision height. So 702, because it is an non-precision approach. Wow, that is pretty high. It's fine, we're good with weather.
Chance departures, Lima Roscoe Lima, ground at
Here we go.
5, request taxi.
Lima Roscoe Lima, taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 01.
And we'll brief the missed approach. Missed approach, actually let's brief the actual approach first. Basel, and then Basel at 6,800, then to Hendo, but we might get direct Hendo just like the previous aircraft we could hear on the frequency. And that's going to be, it's still at 6,800, so he'll, just like with the other guy, he'll give us descent to 6,800 and then later direct Hendo. And from then just track inbound heading 330. Cairns 540 at 3620. Basically, don't worry about that. Just, crossing points because it is a non-precision approach. And yeah, basically that's it, inbound. Minimums are going to be 702 feet AGL. Very high, but what is good, it's scattered at 2,000. No issues at all with the arrival. And the arrival is from the south, so we'll get to see the city of Cairns. That's cool. Most of the time I got in real life was from the north. On 1.5, coming in, especially from Sydney, it was fun coming around. Over the mountains, always bumpy. Lots of clouds, lots of bumps, people always screaming. I love it. The fun thing about this arrival is...
Qantas 611, descend to 6,800. Cleared localizer approach runway 33.
RMP Yankee is approved.
Qantas 611, descend to 6,800. Cleared localizer approach runway 33. Qantas 611.
We're a CASA approved operator.
Qantas 1169, the wind's 280 degrees, 4 knots, runway 33, clear to land.
Missed approach. Next.
Runway 33, clear to land, Qantas 1169, chief.
Okay, missed approach, track heading 330, basically runway heading to Cairns 542. Then via Arnev, missed approach, track to Basel. Oh, there it is. And climb to 6,100, or as directed by ATC. So yeah, basically as depicted, it should be depicted on the GPS as well. Just basically a circle around into towards the Hendo, our initial. Well, yeah. Okay. Top of descent, so we'll start the descent and we'll give him a call.
Brisbane Centre, Hong Kong Jet 116 passing flight level 105 for flight level 310 inbound post ETA 5 Correction, 15.
Hong Kong Jet 116 identified, cleared to Port Moresby via POSOX flight plan route, climb to flight level 310.
Clear to Port Moresby via flight plan route, climb and maintain flight level 310, Hong Kong Jet 116.
And Kilo Romeo Zulu leaving flight over 360 now.
Kilo Romeo Zulu.
There aren't that many controllers that have, I mean there's quite a few, but comparatively, that have an earlier Vatsim ID number than myself. I mean, a lot of people joined recently when the Microsoft Flight Simulator came out. We can fly right at the barber pole. Yeah. I joined Vatsim in 2007. Hey, that's 15 years. Wow, this year is going to be 15 years. Which is not that much, because some people obviously have been longer. There we go, 90 miles to Cairns. And it kind of makes sense. There we go. We have 90 miles, 30,000 feet. Just about 30,000. Sorry, what's happening? That's one of the very basic rules of thumb. Start to descend at 3 times the altitude in miles. But yeah, so my numbers 10, 25, and 00, and so on, which is basically 1 million. But yeah, his is 8, 9 something, which is significantly earlier than myself. And what it does, basically, in theory, not necessarily, but in reality, it really guarantees that they're experienced and good. And he is.
Correct.
So fun to fly.
782. Moresby Centre has closed now, so you can change over to Unicom 122.8. So yeah.
I guess it was a good decision after all.
782.
For departure, Lima Lima ready, runway 01, hold point up 1.
Lima Lima, runway 01, clear
we
for
got
takeoff.
2 options. Lord knows more, or slow down a bit. So let's slow down a tiny bit.
Stations, just a heads up, I'll be closing in about 5 minutes.
Oh no. We won't have any ATC on arrival.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, descend via the start is 7,000. Cairns QNH 1008.
Descend via the start to 7,000, QNH 1008, Kilo Romeo Zulu.
Hong Kong Jet 116, Moresby Centre has closed, so you can change over to Unicom now, 122.8. See ya.
Yeah, 10 o'clock everybody's out. That's a shame. Look, I don't like complaining, and I never complain about ATC because we're just happy that we're getting them, especially if they're good people and they're experienced and they're free. So, you know, no complaints. But I gotta say, in here, ATC shuts down quite early in the evening compared with the rest of the world. Which is a shame, but that's okay. We'll just enjoy it while he's online. Everybody has lives. They have to go to their families. I don't know. Go to sleep. Go to McDonald's before they close. I don't know. But yeah, it is consistently closed sooner than other parts of the world. That's okay. Just need to plan better next time. And
Brisbane Control, Air China 955 Heavy, I need to contact you.
Yeah, you could, but he's closing soon, so that's alright.
Air China 9655, Brisbane Centre. Normally, yes, but I'm just about to close in a couple of minutes, so if you want to just stay Unicom 122.8, that's fine.
Roger, monitor Unicom 122.8. Yeah.
Picking up some
Qantas
bumps.
1169, clear of 33. Thanks for your OTC. Have a good one.
Qantas 1169, no worries.
Clouds disappeared. What happened to them? Yeah, 10 o'clock. Should we have some McDonald's? I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. Very long time. Oh man. Yeah, pressurization sucks because now it's not automatic. Which is, alright, I'm not gonna bother.
Qantas 611, the wind's 280 degrees at 4 knots, runway 33 clear to land.
Runway 33 clear to land, Qantas 611.
Bum, 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 bum. Kirby song. When I was growing up.
Brisbane Centre, QX 782.
Let's enjoy the traffic while it's still there.
QX 782.
QX 782, we'd like to return to Horn Island. Can we get the RMP runway 26 Horn Island?
QX 782, you can make a left turn, tracking direct to Horn Island, and flight level 350.
Left turn, direct Horn Island for level 350, QX 782.
Lima Oscar Lima, request further climb. Lima Oscar Lima identified, climb via the seat to flight level 150.
That's what I was going to say when we were sitting in the toilet. Here. Lima Oscar Lima, which spells LOL. Obviously it's a funny joke.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, descend via the star to 6,800, cleared the RMP Yankee, runway 33 approach.
Descend via the star 6,800, clear RMP Yankees, 33, Kilo Romeo Zulu. Trying to be too quick. Okay, 6,800.
QX 782, when ready, you can descend to flight level 330.
LOL is a real airplane in
flight
real
level
life.
330 when ready, QX 782.
It's a Challenger, it's a business jet.
QX 782, what was the approach you wanted?
Challenger based in China, B-LOL. I've got some photos from real
RMP
life.
runway
Came to
26,
Sydney.
we'll get the Echo, Horn Island Echo entry.
Yeah, Challenger 60.
QX 782, okay, clear direct to Horn Island Echo.
I don't know.
Clear direct Horn Island Echo, QX 782.
Hey, you can see Cairns up there. There you go. But yeah, it's a real Challenger, real airplane, LOL, and I got some photos when it came to Sydney.
QX 782, descend flight level 320.
Ironically, it landed on runway 07,
QX 782.
which is relatively unusual. You would need really strong easterly winds to do that. So I got some photos flying really low over my head. Sync the heading. And there we go. If he's closing the 5, then we're not gonna... Okay, time to slowly start slowing down. Slowly slow down. Poco a poco.
QX 782, there's just opposite direction traffic at flight level 310. You'll be clear of them in 1 minute, and then there'll be further descent.
Covered the traffic, I got him on TCAS.
We have to slow down by about 100 knots, so yeah, 2,000 feet will do that. Great. he'll stay until we touch down? No, I doubt it. He might give us landing clearance and then he'll... I don't know. Well, it's nice of him that he's still staying. He said 5 minutes, and that was...
QX 782, we've got the Hong Kong jet
ago,
116 visual.
Thanks, man. Okay. 1,000 to go to slow down.
QX 782.
Yeah. Nice and easy. And Cairns is showing up to our right. To Yankee, because it's going to be an RNP Yankee approach. It's named logically, so that makes a lot of sense. Hey, welcome to the stream. Just about to see our landing. Oh. And I was looking at the iPad and missed the speed. Okay, well, maybe he didn't notice. What do you think?
QX 782 to send a flight level 130.
Send a flight level 130, QX 782.
It's okay.
QX 782. Actually, you cleared the left control area descending now, and there's no reported IFR traffic. The area QNH is 1011.
Go leave control area descending QNH 1011,
okay.
QX 782.
And you can see Cairns to our right.
Brisbane Centre, Hong Kong jet 116.
Hong Kong jet 116.
Brisbane Centre, Hong Kong jet 116. We have a right engine failure at the moment. Our request return back to Horn Island, RNP runway 26.
Oh yeah, that's at or above 10.
Hong Kong jet 116. You can make a left turn, track direct to Horn Island, Echo Echo, and when ready, descend to flight level 130.
Actually, no, he didn't say via the star. The second clearance was not via the star, so we're good to just go to 68. Even though we're before Kiwi, he did not say via the star.
Brisbane traffic, Qantas 611 is on the ground. Thanks for your work.
Qantas 611, no worries. Taxi to parking. See ya.
Have a good night.
In that case, yeah, it was a direct down to 6,800. And we actually got cleared for the approach already. We might confirm that we actually are clear for the approach, but he did say that. That's the cool thing about Twitch. We can actually get back and listen to it later and see if...
All stations, Brisbane Centre will be closing now and change to Unicom 122.8. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks for the great work.
Thank you. No worries, yeah.
Alright, off we go. And we're left alone. That could actually happen in real life if you arrive around the tower's closing time. Happened to me at Bankstown. Come back and then they just shut down and say, it's 9:30, see ya. And so this is what we're gonna do. Past Basel now we can... Yep. And Basel max 230 knots. Hey, the landlady that I used to rent a room from many years ago, it was actually fun because we lived right under the descent, well, kind of approach path of 16 right in Sydney. Her cat's name was Basil. Ironically, I think the first flight from Cairns was over my house, over the cat named Basil, so there you go. That's pretty funny. Okay. Basil Hendo. Ah. See, we almost forgot because we had to cheat a little bit. We didn't even put that in. RNP Yankee 33. Oh, what do you know? It's not there. Is it a new procedure? Procedure title. Oh, come on, you serious? We had to cheat in both. Yep, it's not there. Okay, we'll do it the same way. We'll do it the same way. In that case, let's go all the way to Basel. So we'll switch to heading mode, 230 max. There we go. Hendo, it probably doesn't even exist. Oh, it is there. Okay, that's good. So we can go back to nav. Let's see if they have Cairns 540. Oh, yes, they do. There you go. And 541. Nah, we don't need it. It's a straight ahead kind of flight. Although, it would be easier to have it, so we have... Because here we have the mandatory crossing Cairns 541 at 1960. In that case, we will do it. Cairns 541. And we put 1960. MSL, that's correct. There we go. Max 230 at Basel. And let's not slow down unnecessarily. And yeah, that's it. And we can either type or we can just use voice Unicom. I think we'll use voice, it's easier. Everybody is using it. Safe to assume that. Wow, 1 hour 11 minutes. That's actually longer than expected. That's fine. And we are now directly to the right of Cairns, but we cannot really see it. See, that looks pretty. It looks like an ear, like a human ear. Now we need to close the bathroom door. Ooh. There's 230. We're fine. Great. We'll make 3 calls on the frequency. One we'll call over Hendo joining RNP Yankee approach. We'll make another call on short final, because there could be a lot of traffic actually. This is an event. ATC went to sleep, but people are still flying. And the third one will make vacating the runway. And a taxi call, making sure that everybody knows the runway is clear. Now, because we have tight turn, so let's keep it just under 200 knots. ATC is gone anyway, so, you know, saving a minute or two, but overshooting, obvious choice. Zorba. Oh, some Greeks. Do they have any Greek food in Cairns? Probably do. My apologies. So after Hendo, we can drop down to 3620. You can see the coast clearly. kind of clearly. Yeah, it's right there. We're still over the water. You can see some boats. Just to have a quick update on the weather. Oh, you can see the... Yep, still the same. No cloud detect. Oh, there you go. That's why the clouds disappear completely. Happy camper. Yep. 3620 will be next. So let's do that. And not yet. Once we start making the turn, then we can do that. And that's Cairns City, and then there's the airport. And like I said, we're going to fly to the south of those hills. On departure, when you depart the other way, then you have to make a sharp right turn before the departure end of the runway to avoid a hill. So when you fly on a wide body like an A330, which I've done a couple of times out of Cairns, it really feels cool when you fly a big fat A330 and then suddenly whoosh, over the runway still make a sharp turn. And there we go. And traffic Cairns, Falcon, Kilo, Romeo, Zulu over Hendo 6800 inbound on RNP Yankee, runway 33, traffic Cairns. Cairns. What am I, Scottish now? Yeah, I think most people now are flying up north to Papua New Guinea. Now. Nice. Landing lights and seatbelts coming on, and taxi lights to go once we drop the gear, which is going to be very soon. Uh-oh, what did I press? Oh crap, what did I press? That's alright. .540 at 3620. And 540 is coming up soon. So that's the crossing restriction. Unfortunately, that procedure is not in the GPS. That sucks. That's okay. Looks like we're gonna make it nice and easy. So the next one's gonna be 1960. Let's put 2000. So we need to cross that at 3620. And we're gonna be right on profile. Great approach. A few bumps along the way. It looks pretty out there. 3620, good enough. That's fine. NX 1960 at Cairns 541. One to go, that checks. And there's the airport. And we'll have the city of Cairns to our right. And this is P3D. Yep, 1960, so we'll kind of momentarily level off just for a moment. But what we can do is get down to 0 and keep there we go. Good enough. See, in real life it's much easier. You don't have to press the buttons to see the window. Okay, gear down. Slats and first stage of flaps. And taxi light on. We're good. Alrighty. And missed approach is 6,800. So let's do that. Yeah. And it is not lined up with the thing, but now we're going visual. And yaw damper off. Yep. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Got distracted. That's fine. Landing. And traffic Cairns, Falcon, Kilo, Romeo Zulu, shot final, runway 33, traffic Cairns. Why is the steering so sensitive? Did I change some settings? Maybe I did change some settings. Yeah, it's extremely sensitive. That's weird. Oh well. We'll deal with that. Yeah, something ain't right. Can we make the exit? Oh, we missed it. Okay, that's okay. We'll take the next one. That one's closed. No, it wasn't closed. Oh, bloody hell. That's okay. We'll go this way. Nope. We'll do a UE on the runway, which is perfectly fine. Just to get off the runway faster for other people in case somebody else is coming in or wants to take off. Not touching any flaps or cleaning up until we get off the runway. It's just a habit from real life. It's a good habit, I think. So if you do something dumb, you're not blocking the runway. Much less stressful for the airport. And let's call them. And traffic Cairns, Falcon Kilo Romeo Zulu vacated runway 1533. Taxiing to Jet Aviation, traffic Cairns. Okie dokes, let's clean up. Again, in real life it's much easier, so let's wait until we're straight up. Oh, the clouds came back. Okay, landing lights, recognition, and these, and heats. We made it to Australia, back home. There we go. Well, folks, thanks for watching. Got a couple of people. That's really lovely. Hope you had fun. The arrival kind of sucked because ATC wasn't there, and then turns out we didn't have the procedure in the GPS because it's the RXP version, which is still much more current than the GTN, than the Flight 1. But still, it's a new approach, and it's not in the... So we had a new departure, a new approach that are not in the GPS, so we had to fake it. We kind of did. We survived. And, yeah, nobody noticed. And you won't tell anybody. So... And there's Jet Aviation, which used to be Hawker Pacific. Yeah. And the Falcon has a tiller. Oh, right. There we go. We can start the GPU. I mean, GPU. The APU. Alright, let's see what we should do. Should we go inside the hangar? Or just park outside? It's a beautiful night, so let's park outside. Plus, there's somebody in the hangar. Ooh. 23 tons max, we're good. So it's okay when we're taxiing. If that was a 737, they would have to go the other way. Oversteer a little bit, maybe a little bit more, wait. Go. There we go. And we can just pick a spot and say goodnight. As usual, everybody's shy watching, no one's saying anything, but anyway, thanks for watching, I do appreciate it. Next time I should start the flight a little sooner so that we have ATC all the way and there's more traffic, it's more fun. Next week I'm not here, so I won't be able to do it, but in 2 weeks we can do the usual milk run Sydney-Melbourne, which is going to be super busy as always. There's a bathroom. Yeah, we can pull a little. Go past the line there. A little bit more. In real life, it's slightly up the hill. There we go. Good enough. Now let's shut down the engines. APU is running. Can put bleeder on. We can take some screenshots, because why not? And engines off. Welcome to... Yeah, still no taxiways. That's fine. Welcome to Cairns. Welcome to Australia. Thanks for joining. And, oh, by the way, here's a cool trick. Lock and the doors. Now we can walk outside. We can put the chocks. And, of course, now beacon is off, seatbelt off, dome. Yeah, might as well light it up. Keep one for the APU. And we're good. Hey, we made it safely. any other cool angles. Not really far away from everybody. The passenger, the airline terminals are on the other side. Yeah, not that attractive for photos, so this is good enough. Anyway, we made it. That was super fun. APU is still running. We might as well shut it down because we're gonna shut the airplane. And the master can stay on. It will turn itself off. Great. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. Next time we'll aim to have more ATC. We'll check who's online, what's happening online tonight. Maybe we'll do another flight tonight. In fact, let's see there, and this is us. Yep, no ATC, but it was fun for a while. And not much happening here. Europe is not really, it's a Monday and it's middle of the day, school day. Not expecting much in Europe. Maybe we'll do some local quick flights, no idea. Or maybe Hong Kong, or maybe South Korea will come up. Hopefully someone in Japan, but I'm not counting on Mondays really. So that's up in Russia. Alright. Okie dokes, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, bye bye, good night. Oh, I think it says stream starting. Welcome aboard. Okay. Alright, bye bye, good night everybody, thanks for watching. See ya next time, maybe even tonight.